at to saying hi you guys. My name is Esikokui. I know you're like, why are we talking to her mouth? This is a weird self-love talk. I don't know, I was playing around with my Zoom and I just thought that maybe for my self-love talks, to make it a little different, I just focus on my mouth. I don't know if that's going to be weird. If you guys don't like that, then I can definitely not do this again. But I don't know, I kind of like it because it's just, you focus on my voice, you focus on the words that I'm saying. And for those that like lips, hello. They're not the ugliest lips out there. So yeah, we're gonna do it like this for this video today. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share. I want to give you guys this talk about post-grad life. I know that it is difficult, and I know a lot of people are about to graduate and they don't know what they may be doing next. Some people are going to more school, and even that can be very difficult. But for those that have graduated already and those that are about to graduate and you're just like, whoa, what am I about to do next? Like, I don't have that stability anymore. What am I supposed to do? I kind of want to just give a couple of gems and tips on things that I have done, things that I've seen other people do, and kind of help you maybe figure out what you should do next. And how to stay centered. Like I said, with me, I didn't go to more school. That wasn't my zhuzh. I didn't want to do it. And that was hard. That was a difficult decision because of the fact that I loved how school just was certain. I knew that in the beginning, you know, or at the end of the year, we would pick our new classes for the next year, and then we would start school, and I just had that stability and knew where I was gonna live and all of that. And then we graduated, and I was like, oh wow, how is this gonna go? What am I gonna do? How am I gonna make money? Because I didn't want to move back home. I didn't want to get stuck in that being back home life, and some people definitely do prosper in that environment, but I just knew for me it wasn't gonna be well. So I had to figure something out. I decided that I wanted to stay in San Francisco, and I needed to live, and San Francisco is not a cheap city at all. And for those living in city areas or going to school in city areas and wanting to stay there or wanting to travel to a city life, it can be very expensive. And San Francisco, New York, those are like the two very expensive cities. So I had to figure it out, and I decided to stay in San Francisco and get a job that could support a house that I was staying in. I'm not gonna say this for everyone, and sometimes you just have to have humble beginnings and you can't be as picky. I want the big apartment where I can just, you know, have my workstation, have my filming set up and all this stuff, have my own place, you know, not have roommates, just do me. But coming straight out of college, that wasn't my reality, and I have to work towards that. I'm still not there, and I'm still working towards it. I'm now 3 years out of college, and you know, I'm not where exactly I want to be, but I'm setting up these tools to get there. And I also want to give you guys these tools because I wish I would have known these things before. If you are about to graduate and you have not saved money up, I would say spend this summer doing that. And I know it's especially hard with Corona and all that stuff, but there is ways out there, and I'll probably link some in the description box of different ways that you can get other jobs, working from home jobs, freelance jobs, and just ways to build money up. If you have to move home during the summer to be able to support and save that money, then do that. During the summer I graduated, I was in Ghana. They went straight to Ghana after school. And then I came back and I stayed with a friend for about a month or two until I could get all those things settled, until I could get a job, until I could get a new place. And once I did that, then I had a way to sustain where I was living, sustain the environment and that I wanted to stay in. And that was great. So you kind of just have to build those tools up. And I'll say, if you're applying for jobs, I would invest in a resume site that can help you beef up your resume and make it look great. If your resume looks great, you'll get more calls, you'll get more opportunities to get more jobs, and then you'll be able to help sustain yourself. So, and if you like, just figure out, there's so many ways to make money, and legal ways, you guys. There's so many legal ways to make money. So if you have that time right now, a year, you know, definitely start now. If you're starting college, I would just put a little bit away if you are going to be working, or if you do get financial aid or something, just start saving, because it just makes things better to have a plan. Or, you know, you may not have a plan yet, but just to have some money set away and ready to go when you really need it after school. Like, that is great, and that's just something that I wish I knew. But thankfully I had some people to help support me, and if you do have people to help support you, use them. And that is another thing. Use the people around you, not use them and abuse them, but use them in a way that can help you obtain the things that you need. So you have a friend that knows photography, that's getting into photography, and you're interested in starting a business, collab with them, have them take pictures of you so you can give them work, and have them take pictures of the products that you need. Use each other, use your resources. You go to people at work, don't just stay to yourself. Talk to them, make those connections. And you know, like, it's all about who you know in this life, and what you know. I will say it's who you know and what you know, and you have to make those connections. I know we live in a digital age and everybody's just on their phones, but we gotta work on having conversations with people. You have to work on putting yourself out there, because you never know who you're going to run into, what jobs you can get, what opportunities you can get. So yeah, put yourself out there. I don't know, I think everybody's different, and everybody says always have a side hustle. But if you can, and if that's something that you're interested in doing, and you know, like, try and make money from your side hustle, from the things that your other hobbies. If you have any type of way of doing that, then do it, because why not make money off of the things that you know how to do already? If you know how to edit resumes, then start that, because people want that help. If you know how to write articles, apply for freelance article jobs, you know, and maybe it can be your main hustle. You never know. You never know. I just would say, during this time of post-grad life, put yourself out there. But I know that's hard. I know that's hard, especially when it's such a big change, and for people that aren't used to change, that can be a really big hit, and it can affect you mentally and emotionally, and you don't know how to deal with it. You don't know how to push through. I definitely had those months where I was just like done and stuck, and I didn't know what else to do. I didn't know who to talk to, and I was just sad, and I was depressed, and I didn't think that I was going to get past this. I didn't know what else to do, but I didn't want to go back to school. I needed to figure out a way to keep going, because I couldn't just take so many days off of work and not go into work. I had to figure out what was wrong, fix that, so I can keep on moving and, you know, working through my issues, because I had issues in college, but, you know, I was doing the college life, so I wasn't addressing that. But after you graduate, things just like hit you, and you're just like, oh wow, all these things that you didn't know were making you act like this is now the reason why it's caused you to have such turmoil and finding jobs and sustaining relationships, and you need to learn how to fix it. So I would recommend therapy, and I know out of college you don't have money, and if you do, you're not trying to spend it on therapy, you're trying to spend it on food, you're trying to spend it on other things to help you survive. But there are resources out there. There are free resources, there are cheaper resources, and I will put that in the description box, because it's so good if you can find that outlet that will help you understand like what's going on. Mental health and dealing with depression and just anxiety and sadness, it's another hurdle that a lot of people don't talk about. So I just want to make sure that you are keeping sane during this time, because I know how much that can affect you doing other things. And I would say lastly, like, don't worry. It's going to work out. My dad has always given me this advice that, you know, and I'm sure people have heard this before too, that if one door closes, another one's gonna open, and it always does. No matter how much I try to deny it, it always does work out. You just gotta believe. If you believe in God, then I would lean on Him. Put your worries, your fears, your stress in God, and He will take care of it. You have to put the work in, but He will take care of it. And those doors that look closed will definitely open. If you don't believe in God and you believe in the universe or anything, find something to believe in, but find something to continue to push you, and it will work out. All of this will work out. Find different ways to just make yourself happy, because you know you're going to be looking for it in different things. You're going to be trying to find that joy you had maybe going to school, and it's not out there anymore. These are different circumstances, different situations. And so paint, draw, write, take photos, go out with friends, have movie nights in, do the things that you enjoy to do, because it will work out. Don't spend so much time stressing. Spend more time trying to enjoy the process. Enjoy the time that it's going to take to build where you are, because that's your story. That's your story. So it's going to work out, you guys. And if you have any more questions about things that I did with post-grad, and if you want to hear more stories, definitely comment down below. I would love to continue this discussion down there. If you have any other advice for anyone living that post-grad life, message down below. If you want to share your stories, please comment down below. So thank you so much for watching this. I don't know if this is gonna work, but I'm trying something different. So, and I don't know if anybody's ever done a YouTube video like this. There probably is YouTube videos out, and I don't know. If I do find it, I will try and credit that person. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. All right, see you guys next time.